Hello, welcome to Reacting with Brandon, or Brandon Reacts to. I mean, I haven't done it in a while, so I forgot the title. Brandon Reacts to more Nintendo Direct. This is happening a day after the Nintendo Direct, so I've already gotten some spoilers. Nothing too big. Well, actually, there was one thing that was really big, so I might not be super like when it pops up. But there was two others that have already been announced so many times, so I don't really care. At this point, they're just like, yeah, we got it. They're coming out, cool. And then the last thing, I got spoiled because it was already on the eShop. I don't know if they're gonna talk about it in here. I'm assuming they would, because it sounds pretty big. It's on the eShop right now. But yeah, I just went on the eShop and it was right there, right on the freaking front. So. Sorry, one sec. I'm dying. I actually am pretty much in pain right now. I went to the hospital. I actually have like a muscle problem on the left side of my chest, so I'm in quite a bit of pain. But no one cares about what's happening to Brandon. They just want to see Brandon react to a Nintendo Direct. That's what you're here for. That's what the title says, right? So let's watch Nintendo Direct. I'm very hyped. I don't know if I should be, though. Usually when there's something big to be coming up, Dan will react in Messenger. He doesn't spoil anything to me. He actually sends me the link to the finished video so I can watch it without spoiling myself, even though I tend to spoil myself anyways. But like, usually when there's something big, he'll react in the chat saying, oh my god, and then he won't tell me what it was that made him say that. But he didn't do that this time, so I guess there wasn't anything big that got Dan's eye. But we'll see. I'm assuming you guys already know. Oh, the way this works, Brandon Reacts has morphed over time. So if you're not used to how it works, the way it works is I will be sitting here watching this, and instead of talking over the people that are already talking, I will pause it and tell you what I'm thinking. That's what will happen. So you'll see my reactions, and you'll also get a little bit of dialogue here and there. I do it this way so then I don't have to go back through the video a second time afterwards if there was anything big that I wanted to talk about. I don't want to have to go back through the friggin' direct again just so I can talk about it. So I just pause so I can say my thoughts. Just so you know. So let's get started. Yeah, here it is. This is the one thing that I spoiled myself for. Yeah, Switch! Wow. So, Mario Maker 2 for the Switch. I didn't really play the first one much. As you could see on the main channel, there was no videos for it. But this is awesome. Now I can get into it. Get it for the Switch and get into it. Ah, you can make moving levels now. Ah! That's awesome. You can add Cat Mario into the... Can you just like straight up make a Mario game? This is one of the most genius things to make though. Because Mario's just a side scroller, so it's not that hard to like implement the assets and make other people do it. June.
Hi everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
But if you guys want to see me actually play the first one, do a bit of videos with that. I could possibly do some with Sid. Just say so. Go into the Discord, the Bird Discord, and tell us your thoughts. Tell me if you want to see that, or if you'd rather just wait for the second one, and get me to play that one instead. Either way, I don't care. It's just a bunch of random levels. I don't even really know how I'm gonna do the videos. Like, am I just gonna do like thousands of multi parts on the main channel, or am I just gonna do it live? Like, should I play them live? Who knows? Live's more harder though with my capture card because it's got a delay.
You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
Clever! I'm already breaking my rule and going back for this, because the thing is, there were some cool new things in here, but nothing like groundbreaking. I want to see it again. So, of course, since we don't have the Wii U anymore, you don't have the little pad to do all the drawing and creating. Since you don't have the pad to do all the drawing and creating, they have like these giant wheels that you have to go through. He could have made that jump if he didn't jump so early. So yeah, you got these giant wheels of stuff. So like, there's a wheel for boxes, there's a wheel for items, there's a wheel for baddies, there's a wheel for terrain. Wait, how did it go from... That's confusing. Oh, I guess they skipped a tab, because I was like, how did they go from this circle past... How did they manage to skip the boxes? That's what I was going to say, but they probably skipped a tab. You got all that too. You can change the time, change the the checkpoint, camera, terrain, like background, I guess. What's that buddy thing at the bottom? There's a buddy thing. There's a button that shows two little heads at the bottom. Does that mean you can play two-player now? Wait, could you not play two-player before? I guess not. I don't remember seeing anyone ever do a two-player Mario Maker Let's Play, so I guess not. So yeah, you can add slopes now. I'm assuming that's what they're saying here. I'm assuming slopes weren't in the original, right? I didn't play the original that much. I didn't do a lot of crafting. I just... and I never got that far. The way the game works is you have to unlock the pieces, which I do not like. That's one of the most stupid things. I just want to make levels and play them. I don't want to sit here making a level for like 30 minutes just so I can unlock a new piece to play with. Just give me all the pieces. Let me create wacky levels that my sister can play or something like that. Like, just let me do that. When you go to Mario Maker, you're expecting to be able to make Mario levels, not, oh, make casual levels and slowly unlock pieces to make more complex levels. No, just give me the damn pieces. Like the costumes, the amiibo costumes, I get that. Buy the amiibos, get the costumes, I get that. But the pieces, come on. How am I supposed to make my weird, wacky, uncompletable level? That will drive myself insane. But yeah, I'm guessing this is what they're showing. Slopes. Slopes are now added. That turtle at the bottom had looked like he had blood for a second. So they got like these weird cloud things. The sun. Moving things. Yoshi. We got some Yoshis. We got some switches. We got moving levels, which I fucking hate, but it's there. Got Worm Guy, got all this. Got the bell, turn into a cat. That's awesome. Got slinking piranha plants, got big boxes, got clear pipes, got giant thingies and theirs and those, and oh my god, and there's so much and I can't take it. And there's Luigi. Meow meow. And it comes out in June. That's awesome. It comes out this year.
Hi everyone. Nintendo Direct.
I'm sorry I wasted so much time on Mario Maker so far, guys. We're only a minute in and I've already wasted so much time. They're not gonna... I don't think they're gonna, like, show too much new stuff, so... I doubt it will happen a lot.
You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
Boop, boop, ba-doo-doo,
There will
boop,
be brand
boop,
new
boop,
features,
boop, boop, boop,
and many
obviously.
new elements are in development as we speak.
Oh, they didn't show us everything.
So please stay tuned.
Well, obviously. Why would they show us everything?
Alright, next, let's cover today's news.
Why would they show us everything? Right, Nintendo? Why? Why? Because Nintendo doesn't do that. They don't show us every frickin' thing. Like the 2 games that you're probably going to talk about that I saw, that I spoiled, but I've already heard about so many goddamn times I just don't care anymore.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
For the first time in 10 years.
For the first time in 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. This. I'm still sad that I didn't record my reaction for this initially. It was one of those things where I was surfing the Switch and then saw it, and then right as soon as I saw it, looked at the messenger to go tell Dan. He sent me a message saying, "Hey, look what's here." It was so big that we couldn't even keep our mouth shut for, like, I couldn't, like, it just there. It was something that I saw, and I didn't get to record my reaction. Because it's big. We were really into Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 1. We played it like crazy on the PlayStation 3, because I actually have it on the shelf over here. I actually have it on my shelf. And then Dan eventually bought both of them, 1 and 2, for the PS4. And he beat them. By himself. It's sad. We were supposed to work together, become a team, do things together. But no, yeah, this is awesome. And the fact that it's only on Switch, it's perfect that it's on the system I have, that we both have, so we can actually play it online.
The Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes.
And Wolverine's there too. They cut out like all X-Men characters for the second one, I'm pretty sure. Because Disney, I think Disney owned it at the time, did they? No, it was 10 years ago. Maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. But whatever, Marvel was having, its characters are been all over the place, so they had troubles trying to get some of them back into certain things. But this has like Guardians of the Galaxy, freaking, it's got Wolverine there. I wonder if it has any other X-Men they haven't really shown anymore that I know of. It's got Spider-Man, of course. Yeah. Gotta get my home dog.
From the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more.
They showed Storm! They showed Storm! They totally have more X-Men. But what I forgot to say before I played it again, I do like the style. I do like the style. It's not too complicated, but it's not too simple. Like, look at fucking Venom's abs. Look at those abs, man. Those are some strong abs.
To stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing
final
cosmic
gameplay
chaos.
may vary.
You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems,
Online? There we go.
You
Me and
get
Dan can
closer to
totally
the
play.
action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's
Wield
in
her
it.
power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you
Iron
join forces
Fist.
with friends locally or online,
Star-Lord.
take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be...
I'm sorry, but that just looked like a mess. It didn't look like they were working together. Like, you could have had, like, Hulk throwing one of them. Then, like, who was there? You could have had Hulk throw, like, Captain America, and then he does something with... He jumps up in the air, and Captain Marvel shoots at his shield, and then he pushes the rays in multiple directions. And then right off the right off the back of him, out of nowhere, a rocket comes up and starts shooting. Like he was just on the back of Captain America somehow. But whatever. Like you could have had like this cool flashy thing, but like instead you just have them do this.
Combined into
yeah, everyone just attack. Ow, 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 my side. But that's just funny. It's just a giant mess. How is that like a team attack? That is funny. But we got Wolverine, Gamora, we got Black Widow, we got Iron Man.
Team of possibilities will be
There's Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, Captain Marvel. We got Drax, we got Nick Fury. He's playable, right? Like, he wouldn't just be there, standing there for no reason, right? Right? We got Falcon, we got Lockjaw, we got Hulk. Is that Squirrel Girl? I can't... No. That's, one of the Inhumans. I don't know all their names. But she's the one with, like, the elemental powers. We got Star-Lord, and then we got... Enchantress.
Be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Exclusively. It's not a lot to say like, oh yeah, this is exclusive to this system. Oh yeah, look what this system got. It's an exclusive. It's like, so was Zombie U, and that eventually came to the computer, and it's still kind of weird because it was literally made for Nintendo. Like it's called Zombie U, but then they took away the U and just called it Zombie with an I, like without the E, just Zombie with the I. Like, it's weird, right? But yeah, that's how exclusive work. They stay exclusive for a while until from like a contract breaks or something, and then the company will be like, you know what? We're gonna bring it to other systems so we can continue making money off of it. Exclusives don't always last. The only kind of exclusives you can always count on lasting are the ones that are made by the company themselves. So like Mario and stuff, that belongs to Nintendo. They made it. So of course it's going to stay at that company. But Marvel, don't know if Nintendo company has worked in collaboration with the team that worked on this. Because if they didn't, in some cases, if they just sort of like signed a contract stating, oh yeah, it's exclusive for our system, that contract might expire eventually, and they'll probably bring to other systems, but that's like way, way into the future. That's not something that will happen anytime soon, so it's an exclusive, yeah! I'm sorry, I hate to get technical, but it's just like everyone always says that. It's like, oh, it's probably only exclusive for a while, and then it's going to come on all the systems. It's like, they didn't say it's an exclusive release. They said it's an exclusive, which means it's going to be exclusive to this system for a while until something happens with the company.
Welcome back,
Box Boy.
Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it.
Was this a DS game or 3DS game?
Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too.
2-player! I was gonna say that.
2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After
This looks
completing
fun.
the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one.
Cutie. Cutie! He's such
In
a
all,
cutie.
there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series
Look at
to
all the
date.
costumes.
Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal.
Brain boxes.
Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th.
I'll have to get this so I can play Sid.
The ultimate spring update. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring.
Okay, so I've actually been playing this a lot, and recently my computer, one of the hard drives, well, didn't explode, but you know what I mean, blew a fuse or whatever. It's broken. And I actually recorded like 8 hours of the story for this. Like my initial reactions, 8 hours, and now it's gone. So I'm gonna have to re-record that. Which sucks. But yeah, I'm loving the game.
What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out.
Oh, thanks for
Remember,
the tease.
Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures
Snake.
are on the way too.
I gotta get Snake. Wait, what? So, if you buy one of the Pokemon separate, do they play by themselves? Like, it doesn't switch? So if I bought, like, Squirtle, will my Amiibo only play as Squirtle and never switch? Or is that just like, oh yeah, you can have the separate ones if you want, or you can have Pokemon Trainer? Like, what does that mean? I want Squirtle, though, like that. I love Squirtle. Squirtle's awesome.
There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for
Thought
a
this was
journey
already
through
out.
the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version.
Announcements.
After
Free
a new
update.
update, all courses will support 2-player co-op.
Oh.
Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side.
That's
2
awesome.
heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands.
Well, because the only 2-player that was in this was, like, throwing fruit, wasn't it? Like, throwing vegetables or something? You threw radishes. Like, someone would stand there and throw crap from the screen while the other one plays.
Goes a long
Which is the Mario Galaxy way of 2-player, which is just stupid.
way. This free update will be available later today. And
Oh, that's awesome.
some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
That's awesome. Ah, there's a mummy toad!
Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the shiny crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon
That
as,
is awesome.
well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available.
Okay, that's actually pretty neat. Makes me want it
Feel
more.
yourself for old school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so, the young lady Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her unwanted gifts to slay the demon's wrath.
I think I've already heard about this before.
Host, Jeeble.
Don't know why. Was it
With
like
these powers,
a
you can
Kickstarter or
steal
something?
the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed.
Jeebles.
Here, the laws of reality
Don't
and
mess
2D
with Jeeble.
side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Oh!
The body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into
That thing went right up her chair where her arse was.
character customization, subquests, and more.
Oh, blue.
Stop the fall of man at the
Blue
hands
woman.
of demons, and don't be afraid to show
She was
them
part of the
dark
Blue Man
side.
group.
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon.
I
On an
still
empty
want
island,
to.
You'll ally yourself.
I still want to play the first one of this. I played the demo and it's so much fun. I want to play the first one. Ugh. Why do they have Goku-styled hair?
With the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online.
Ooh! It's got local co-op now. That's awesome. I love multiplayer stuff. As long as it doesn't go overboard with the multiplayer. Like, local co-op, I love. I love local co-op. Online, the only reason I like that nowadays is because it's the only way I can play games with Dan since he lives far away. but local is still got a place in my heart. Even though who wants to play like split screen, right? Like split screen, but it's nice to be able to play with the siblings, not have to buy another system just to play the game with them. But yeah, look at this devil dude. This game is like Minecraft, but on creative mode, I guess. Well, it's so easy, like, well, I guess not, but like, it's the collecting stuff is really easy. Collecting blocks and stuff, it's quite easy. It's not that hard to get the things you need to like build. And you'll probably be like, oh, but it's not that hard to get stuff in Minecraft. I just mean like you can essentially take a hammer, walk up to a wall and smash down like most of the wall and get like loads of stuff like right there. It's not like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I swear you could just have like a crappy hammer and you could cut down any kind of ore essentially. In Minecraft, you always have to keep upgrading your tools just to get like new stuff.
Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op
Smash
or
and gets
online.
pissed off.
You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building.
See, but that I hate inventory management. I always make sure my inventory is clean, but like it does start to get like kind of tedious.
Any structure you can imagine. Nice
Hey,
and dash.
put your shirt back on.
Fly.
You can dash. You can fly.
Play in first person.
You can play in first person.
Explore underwater.
Underwater.
And warp all over the new retro-inspired map.
That's neat. It looks all like Zelda-y. Or Final Fantasy. Or maybe Dragon Quest-y. Because I've never actually played a Dragon Quest game much.
If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft the legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch on July 12th.
I don't know. I don't like how they didn't show any of the multiplayer aspects. Well, maybe they did, but I'm assuming it was online that they only showed because they didn't show local. Unless when they say local, they might mean that new local. There's 2 locals for Nintendo. There's the have multiple Switch and multiple versions of the game local. You're in the same room with this 2 different Switches. Or there's the local where you're actually using 1 Switch together.
There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come. But first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
But yeah, I'm sorry I'm talking so much. We only gotten 10 minutes into the video and I've been talking like nonstop. It's just, I have so much to say. So, like, so many things are conflicting with my brain. I'm trying to like process some of it. Like, I've been wanting to play Dragon Quest for so long, and then I heard that it was on the Switch, which was awesome because originally it was only on PlayStation. And then, out of nowhere, I just hear that they're making a second one, and I'm just like, there's too many games in this world. I don't have enough time. Because there just is. There's so many games. But yeah, Dragon Quest, it just looks so much fun. It's like better looking Minecraft. It's better looking Minecraft. I can see the retro thing stays on the mini-map. Then you got like a food bar and stuff. But yeah, it's like better looking Minecraft. I'm addicted to Minecraft, by the way. If you haven't already figured that out. I love Minecraft. There's just so much you can do with it, especially with mods. I don't really like vanilla Minecraft. It's mods. When you add mods, there's just so much more to it. And I still believe that the best kind of game would be Minecraft 2. With like, it's Minecraft. It's as moddable as ever. Like, they finally added the modding API and stuff. That people keep bugging for. And it has better graphics. Just better Minecraft. And I know you can do shaders and stuff, but like, what if it was just implemented into the game? Just looks better in general. Better Minecraft. Like, they don't even have to call it Minecraft 2, just call it Better Minecraft. But they'll never do that because they can just keep free updating the normal Minecraft and stuff. They don't need to make a second Minecraft, even though it would be more wiser to do so. Because the people who already own Minecraft aren't going to really own Minecraft again because they already own it, right? But if you make a new one that doesn't use Java, wink wink, Java's really annoying. Java's really annoying. But like, you get made a new one, then the old fans that are still playing it to this day will have to buy a new copy because it's a new one. But Minecraft people are too awesome. They love giving away free updates all the time. Jeez. They're actually pretty down-to-earth people. I don't know how I'm getting into Minecraft when we're doing Nintendo, but like...
on Nintendo Switch July 12th.
Well, blame this. Blame this. It got Minecraft on the brain.
There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come. But first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
There are RPGs, and then there's
Dragon Quest.
the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history.
Dragon Quest is just another Final Fantasy to me. It's just another game where I want to play it, but I'm not the type of person that loves jumping into just one of the random numbers. I have to start from the beginning and work my way up. I know Final Fantasy is a different story each time. It's never the same game. It's never the same characters. It's a different story each time. But in the end, they tend to have like references to older games and stuff, and I don't like to be out of the loop. I want to be in the loop. I want to understand everything that's going on. But it's just so hard to play the older one. Like Final Fantasy, I've already played the first one, and I started the second one a bit. Never finished it. So it's not that hard to get into the older Final Fantasies. It's just like Dragon Quest, there's so many, and you have to like find the systems that they're on and stuff. It just gets kind of hard to like... Unless they re-release all the games, it's really hard to find the older versions. And sometimes they don't even... Like, Final Fantasy 3 is like Final Fantasy 6 to Japan, right? Because they don't always release all the freaking games out here. They sometimes just like, oh, Japan, here's some more games. America, screw you. And it just happens. It just happens.
Darkness follows, for no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the
Dragon Ball.
and
That
protect
looks
the
like
world
Dragon Ball.
from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the power
He's
that
Trunks.
makes him the Luminary.
And then they give him a sword as I say that.
He goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance. He is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the
Darkspawn.
band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right.
These are all just words. Please
Together
stop
they'll
talking.
explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing.
Gambling?
Erdrea is full of surprises like these. And this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the
She's doing a Naruto run!
vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field
What?
HD The player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old.
You can play the game either in the 3D way or you can go classic. That must have took a lot to like put together.
This is
Like
also the
they
first
essentially made 2 games in one.
version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
Ah, it's awesome.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up.
Definitive
Dragon Quest
Edition.
11S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition. Launching
Love that title.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Oh, that title's a lot to take
While
in.
we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future.
So it said something about like each character having their like new stories or something. Does that mean you get to play as those characters? But then again, it's turn-based, so it's not really. When it says you get to play as these other characters, it just means you get to walk around as them. And you probably can do that if you switch your party around, right? I don't know. I've never played Dragon Quest.
Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
Ooh, Sid's gonna be happy.
These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and
Yeah.
now they're ready for an
They took the world by storm. Also, the house. This house. Just constantly all over the place.
after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum
Oh my god, they're actually gonna...
Tsum without talking puzzles.
That's the game that's on the mobile device. They just straight up gave you the game...
Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches.
Yeah, see again, local, they just mean 2 switches near each other.
Disney Tsum Tsum
That's crazy. I actually played that mobile game with Sid. They're going to give you the mobile game with the this party game. I've never seen that. Like, that's crazy. That's awesome. Problem is, you have to. Clearly, you have to have the Switch undocked to play it, so you have to use it like a normal phone. In other words, wouldn't it just be easier to use your phone to play the game? Also, the game is free. You can play the game for free on your phone. So you don't have to buy a whole new game just to play the game. I spit a bit. But yeah, I guess the multiplayer aspect...
Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high
Like,
score.
yeah, you can play multiplayer...
The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches.
So I guess that's the new thing? I don't remember it having multiplayer per se. Like,
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will
that game was
steal our
actually really addictive though.
hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas Star system.
Starlink.
But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, It's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are. In a challenging
Do I get to play
series
Slippy?
of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree.
I get to play
Each pilot
Slippy!
can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as
Multiplayer.
starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
The game
A
looks
heartfelt
fun.
fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Monsters.
Good morning.
He says good morning, but the thing says the weather's nice.
It is about to be fall.
She says it's about to be fall, but she says yes, it gives me energy. Did they just put like different audio over what they were saying?
Interact with townsfolk daily.
I'm confused.
Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm.
Stop showing this
Or
game,
even
please.
raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special.
Oh, it's
fully
Rune
remastered for
Factory.
Nintendo Switch.
It
Battle
looks like it was half done. I know Rune Factory. I'm pretty sure, like, I've seen it on, like, Wii before, and I heard that it was actually really good. Like, it was Harvest Moon meets, like, an RPG or something like that. That's how they... That's literally... I think that's what it said on the box. Like, it was like Harvest Moon meets RPG or something like
This
that.
fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special. Fully remastered.
But, like, it just seems like it's halfly made at times, too. Because, like, it's showing Japanese... That's like randomly. There's just Japanese stuff. Like when the guy said, "Where's this guy?" When he started talking.
Another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Not final gameplay footage. Okay, I didn't read that at the bottom, but like, look, his name is not even in English. It's in Japanese, but he's speaking English.
It is about
And then her name is in English.
to be fall.
Interact with
The inconsistency.
monsters or in Rune. Battle alongside town.
What?
See
But it's
what the
Rune Factory,
heart-pounding-
so it's a game people know, so that's why it's a big deal. It's not like, oh yeah, here's this cheaply made game that we're putting onto the eShop. Because they have a lot of those.
Newlywed Life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game.
They just have way too many of those. You should understand why I'm kind of skeptical at this point. And seeing something like this, it's just kind of like, oh great, another eShop game.
Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And
Rune
we
Factory
can finally
5?
confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
So that's big news? I didn't even know there was this many Rune Factories. I only knew about the one that was on the Wii. And it looks really good. But now that I'm seeing like all these other Rune Factories, I'm just like, so clearly this game snuck under the radar after a while.
Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people
Look at the
lead
girl, she's right in the
repressed
roof.
lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets,
This looks
Kagashi
beautiful.
must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you
my
rescue
side.
can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin
He has
to
one red
crumble
eye.
when
Sick.
Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of crap.
So this was one of the things that got spoiled. Yoshi. And it's like, I've already heard it so many times. They've already shown enough of it. It's not a complicated game. You don't need to show more.
You know what that
I know some people might disagree with me. They're like, oh yeah, Yoshi, more Yoshi, yeah! But at this point, I'm just like on the wagon of, just release it already. Stop telling us more.
means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi! Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes.
Oh, great.
If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies.
The costume isn't the problem. It's the freaking luck-based game that's the problem. You get to freaking spin the wheel and hope that you get a new costume each time. Fun! Love those.
There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
That's cute.
Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
A demo! Okay, that's interesting.
The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch
Should go
on March
play it.
29th. We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Hello.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Please have a look.
Another game that is like Dragon Quest and Fire Fantasy. I always get Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem mixed up. Final Fantasy! It's just another game where it's like, the story doesn't completely... Well, Fire Emblem's a little bit more problematic because the story does somewhat continue in certain games. From game to game, there are continuity a bit. But then, eventually, they do start a whole new story in a different game. But that's the thing, it's like, I still want to like go from the beginning and watch it all the way, and it's just like, I can't because it's all over the place. There's just different, it's on different systems, and you have to find the copies, and it just, you gotta figure out what order it's in, and I just don't know where to start. I want to at least play one with Roy. My boy! Roy, my boy. He's my boy. He's my boy. Hi.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Nintendo. That's what brought me here.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire.
This is the worst thing you can possibly do in a direct. I know fans will be like, "Oh, sweet, more story." It's like, yeah, but you don't just have fans sitting here listening to this. Like, even when they do it for a game that I like, I'm interested in Fire Emblem. I'm not saying that this is bad for me, but in the end, if I want to hear the story, I would be playing the damn game. I wouldn't be sitting here watching a direct about the game. But again, fans love more details of their games, rather than just playing it for themselves. gonna get some backlash for that, but come on. Buy the damn game. Play it. Don't watch a bunch of videos about the story, because by the time you get the game, the story will be ruined for you because you already know everything. It's worse when Nintendo does it, though. It's like, I can avoid other YouTubers playing certain games, so I don't have any spoilers. But then when Nintendo does it, they start explaining stuff. It's like, but I have to sit through this just so I can look at the other announcements. I could skip it, but that's not how I work. Brandon doesn't work that way. He doesn't like skipping crap. As you can clearly see from our YouTube, we don't cut out pretty much anything. We leave everything in, even though it should just be cut out to spare the viewers some pain and some time wasted. But I don't care. Just sit there and watch it.
Frigid North is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east...
Oh my god, they're actually going to explain every single alliance. Why don't you just let me play the game myself and figure this stuff out as I play the game? Like, I bet you this same cutscene will be shown within the game. God! It's because Nintendo doesn't really, like, Nintendo's gotten to the point where they're just like, oh, well, if we don't tell it, then YouTubers will eventually tell it for us, so we want to beat them to the punch and tell it ourselves. It's the same reason Sakurai gave up with the whole story mode for Smash. Because if he did have the story mode, he would have had to tell us the whole story on his own YouTube channel, just so he wouldn't have to feel so, like, upset that the YouTubers beat him to the punch.
Of nobles that heeds no king nor
or the leaguers
rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
You're not selling the game for me doing this.
In the Fire Emblem
Show some
Three
gameplay.
Houses game, you are the hero the world...
Ow! That hurt. That laugh hurt, but... Select a form. We're not even allowed to say Brandon, it's 2019. Did you just assume their gender? Select a form. Select a form. Do you want the form with long hair, or do you want the form with shorter, but still long hair?
needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group.
Do you want the form with curvage, or do you want the form with flattage?
Led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown... Led by your father...
The blonde guy's the father? Of the blue-haired?
Geralt. After an unexpected...
Or is it like a teal? A greenish blue?
incident reveals an unknown power hidden within. You'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind. Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will...
Okay, the anime-looking cutscenes look fun. The description of everything, not fun. I swear to God, if I see people in the chat using their bias to explain, oh, why this is okay, screw off. You're biased. You enjoy this because you're super into the game. But now when you look in the eyes of someone who isn't, or would rather just play the damn game for themselves, maybe, yeah, it's not that fun, is it? When it's in those people, when it's for those people. You know what? Let's get a second input on this. So I sent to Dan. Still watching, but ... Oh my God! Stop talking about Fire Emblem. Now let's see what he says. We'll continue while we wait.
Will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses.
No, it's 4 houses!
Eagles is for
Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and the other one that I can't seem to remember. Ravenclaw. There we go. This one's clearly Ravenclaw.
From the Adrestian Empire, including the House
Eagles,
leader and
Ravenclaw.
future Emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boast Prince
This one's Gryffindor.
Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer
This one's Hufflepuff.
is
So they clearly took out Slytherin because we don't want the bad guys here. Come on, Slytherin's out. Oh, yep, Dan, here's what Dan said. I know, right? Some parts went on for too long. He agrees. I'm actually complete. I'm sure I'll get backlash for it, but I don't care. Also, I just named off the classes in the game as Harry Potter. What are those things called? Classes. I'm just gonna say classes. I know they're not classes, but whatever. There we go.
for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family
Because he's
that
a
leads
Claude. Sorry.
the Alliance.
He's a Hufflepuff.
As a that leads
Wait,
Alliance from
I'm
his
Gryffindor?
kingdom.
I have to be part of the Blue Lions because I'm Gryffindor. I'd rather be part of the Black Eagles. They look more cool and it's being led by a girl. She's sexy. Actually, she's kind of creepy. Look at her eyes. They got like rings inside of them. She looks like she's staring down my soul. I don't like him though. He looks like regal pretty boy kind of type person. Ugh. He looks okay. He's still a
House
Hufflepuff.
leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition
So in other words, if you're part of Slytherin, you have to leave. You're not allowed to play this game. There's no Slytherin.
to the house leaders, there are many other
Ow.
students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills.
Or you gotta join the bad side.
Which house will you choose?
Oh, there isn't. There's just. Oh, okay.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes
Excuse me.
with the Knights of Seros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership.
Jeez,
Strategize
that's
as
a
the battle
dark
progresses to claim
school
victory.
if you can die at it.
At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently
This school
each
doesn't pay
day
enough.
so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic. and acquire special skills such as horsemanship.
Ooh, flying.
You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide
Oh,
each
that's
of them
sick.
and help them hone their abilities.
The weapon he's using.
Through combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing
Can they
so,
date?
their bonds will strengthen, and they'll
Can they
be able
date?
to better support each other on the battlefield.
Can they date?
Hey, over here!
So all the houses are friends?
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey.
So are all the
Fire Emblem
houses...
3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Don't get confused, this isn't Fire Emblem 3. This is just Fire Emblem 3 houses. But are all the houses friends? So like that dark looking dude, the one that clearly looked like a bad guy,
Your very own.
him, he's clearly the bad guy, right? It's like all 3 houses are friends, so you don't need to worry about dueling the other houses, per se. But then, usually in war, there's always, like, misunderstanding and conflict for no reason, so you probably will have to battle them.
Journey.
War is stupid.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
You ain't selling me
So,
on the game
how does
with
it
all
look?
that.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring, but more development time.
See, the way this works is you're not trying to sell the fans on the game because the fans already want the game, regardless. So you telling all this story and stuff, meaningless because the fans already want it. You're trying to sell it to the people who weren't into Fire Emblem already. The ones who don't really know much about it, you're trying to sell it on to them. Now, the thing is, people that are not into the game already, they don't want to hear all that story. If they wanted to hear that story, they would just buy the game and play it. You forcing that story onto them doesn't make it any more fun. It actually makes them hate it more. You gotta sell them like on game mechanics and stuff. Show them like what makes this game special compared to other freaking RPGs, turn-based RPGs. Dan said, but only one class uses magic. Dan likes to get technical sometimes for no reason. Not all of them have magic. It's like, so you can still make comparisons by the fundamentals of things.
Time will be necessary.
Let me have fun, okay?
And so the new release date
Because Nintendo isn't clearly letting me have fun because they're making me sit through long-ass things that I don't fully care about.
is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask.
What was
so
he
the
talking
new
about?
release date is July 20th. Development time will be necessary.
Oh, he's telling us
So
that.
the new release date is July 26th.
He's saying that it's on delay. Oh, he's like, oh, you mean the kingdoms. God damn it. What did he think I meant? I said I just named off the classes. Oh, because I said classes. Well, yeah. God, again, you forcing me to get too technical over something I don't care about.
That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer. But we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
Wait, were they kingdoms? I thought they were like classes because they were talking about you being in like a school. I guess they are kingdoms, but they're classes within kingdoms. Because they're houses. That's it. Because it's called 3 houses. They're houses of like an academy. You got like your Capicon and your UKK or whatever the frickin' those houses are called. I've never been in a house before.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yes!
In this next entry of this iconic series,
This is the thing that was on the eShop. Just saying it right now. Iconic puzzle series showing freaking one of those Tetrinos. This is the thing that I saw. Unless this is a different Tetrinos game and the other one's later. But I highly doubt that. This is the one that I saw on the eShop.
the last player standing.
I didn't look too deep into it though. I just saw it. I saw that what it was called, and then I was like, "Oh God!" I spoiled myself, and I got off the eShop instantly. Yeah, that's what it is.
99 players, but only one reigns supreme.
That is something I did not know. It's a battle royale with Tetris. A Tetris Royale.
This is Tetris 99. The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other.
Okay, this is actually pretty
Nintendo
big.
Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game.
It's free?
You're attacked with garbage. Attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor.
That's actually pretty big. Well, because I was thinking, who cares? I got Puyo Puyo Tetris. I can just play Tetris there. I don't need to buy another freaking Tetris game. But this is free, and it's a battle royale with Tetris. That's actually pretty awesome. That's big news. I didn't actually know that. Again, that's even after spoiling something, I still got some big news about it. That's awesome.
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight.
I can play that with
Tetris
Dan.
99 will be
Well,
available for download later today. Look,
I could play with Dan and 98 more other people. Wait, are you one of the 99? Because if I'm 99, then Dan would be 98, and then there'd be 97 other
forward
people.
to battling it out in upcoming online events.
That is awesome.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in
Oh,
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. My brain just like
Imagine
sort of
this.
shut off.
You're alone.
Dead by
struck
Daylight's
by
coming on
fear,
Switch.
struggling to survive. And then
It looks
you meet another
garbage.
survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items.
It looked a little bit. It looked a little bit better on the computer, didn't it? But then again, I guess they had to dumb it down for the Switch. I'd rather just play it on the computer. Well, again, my biggest dilemma is if I got it for the Switch, I'd be able to play with Dan. If he actually would play this game.
Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads
They haven't
of
shown any
maps,
murdering yet.
characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Day.
It doesn't say anything about them still working on the game in the bottom. It looks
creeps
bad.
up on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Like, they could have done some, like, smoothing of the edges and stuff, I guess. Like, stylize it a bit to make it look a little bit better. Like, that was just bad. I'm sorry.
This dog will ruin your day.
Undertale? No. Yes? Maybe? Undertale. Players who completed Undertale. I've never played Undertale. Don't crucify me, please. Don't crucify me. I just never played it. I'll play it someday. Don't crucify me just because I've never played it. A censored free. I love this. It's censored. It's a censored. They censored it to avoid spoilers for, I guess, Undertale. And they censored it with doggos. There aren't actually that many dogs in the game. Oh, now you got my hopes up. For free! More chapters currently in development will not be free.
Now for a
Funny.
message from the producer of
This is the other
futuristic-
thing. This is the last thing that I spoiled, but again, they already talked about this. I don't care. I'm one of those people that's like, if I'm coming to this to see new stuff to get me hyped for the future. I don't want to see stuff that you already announced. I know they're gonna do it anyways, but just saying. You already showed me it. I'm already sold on it in some way. I might buy it. You showing me more is not necessarily going to make me buy it any more than I already might buy it. Well, it depends. Now, if they didn't show us much back then that's different. But if they showed us like a good portion of gameplay, then it's like the Yoshi thing, like they had it right at the Nintendo event. They had 2 people literally playing it at a Nintendo event. A whole level. That's enough. I get how the game works. Cool. Stop trying to sell me on it because you're just spoiling more stuff in the game. You're not selling me, you're just spoiling stuff.
Mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm
I know,
Kenichiro
so
producer of Daemon
that
X
might not
Machina.
apply to everyone
And I have
though.
some
That's
news
just
for you.
a branded thing.
Later
So I'm
today,
sorry if
we'll
you're
be releasing
bugging
a
people
demo
because I'm
called
just,
Daemon X
I don't know what you're talking
Machina
about. Even though I'm
Nintendo
speaking
eShop
from
for
my
limited
own
time.
personal
The game is still in
interests.
development, but in the demo you can
It's called Brandon Reacts To, not you react to. So just accept what Brandon's reacting to. Love when people comment on other people's videos saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, you're supposed to like this stuff just because I like it." It's like, that's what you're essentially saying when you get upset because no one reacted to this thing the same way you did. I know you're not necessarily saying that, but just think that's what you sound like. You sound like you're getting angry at someone because they didn't like something you liked.
battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information.
Why does the translator sound like he needs
Daemon X
longens?
Machina
A
should be launching this summer.
Lozenge.
With
Quit
that in
while
mind,
you're
the
ahead,
development team
Brandon.
is working hard
Quit
on it,
while
so
you're ahead.
please stay tuned.
Realistic
See, that was actually pretty good. Like, I didn't want to hear too much about it because I just don't care. I've already heard enough. But he just did a bit of talking, like, oh, if you want to give us some input, then go here and go follow our Twitter, and done. Then they're on to the next thing. That's how you do it.
racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed.
I don't care about cars, I'm sorry. I don't care about car games. I'm not a car person. But that's the thing. If fans really want to know more, then direct them to a video where you'll talk about more. Show a bit of it within the direct, so then you're sort of getting other people interested, and then say, hey, if you're interested in more information, go to this video where we talk in more detail about the game for fans and people that are interested. Done! Then you spared all of us the pain.
Thrills, believable handling,
Ow.
and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is circuit of Spa-Francorchamps.
Spa-Francorchamps? I love that. That's an awesome
To the
word.
narrow city
Or place. Is that a place? I
streets
can't
of
even say it.
Barcelona. All DLC is included, with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system, from street racing to demolition derby.
I'm sorry, guys, but I swear I've seen this game before, and it's looked much better than it does here. You're not selling this on anyone. Like, maybe some really big involved people are like, oh, sweet. Like, someone who loves this game is like, oh, sweet, it's portable now. There you go. But, like, most people that have been interested in this game but haven't played it before will most likely just want to get the better looking version.
When Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019.
Oh, I don't know.
Enter the Viking Age
Like-
to experience Senua's journey.
Hellblade? Okay, this is not gonna look good. This cannot look good. This game looks crazy good. Like, crazy, like, the graphics for this, I've seen it, and it looks really, like, realistic looking. Like, I think they actually used, like, they had, like, not a documentary, but, like, they had, like, a behind-the-scenes kind of video where they showed, like, the stuff that they did to, like, get the facial recognition and stuff.
Again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who...
Maybe it's just the graphics that I got for this. I got it on 720, so it didn't lag too much. But let's try 1080.
Experience psychosis. Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark.
Just look at the ground. It looks like a mushy freaking floor. I mean, it looks like the texture is fighting itself.
On a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring.
Yeah, I think part of the experience was the sounds, the acting, and the visuals.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger.
And maybe someone's excited for the story, and that's why you'll buy it. Because in the end, if you don't care that much about graphics, then story, you might be more interested in story, gameplay. I've seen that game though, and the gameplay kind of seems subpar. Like, it's not like, it seems like there's stuff there, but like it's not. They didn't focus a lot on the gameplay. They were trying to make an experience more than an actual game. That's what it felt like. Still looks really amazing, but like that's what it felt like. It felt like they were trying to make an experience, something you can experience. They weren't there to like try and make like one of the best games in the world. They were trying to make one of the best experiences in the world. But that's debatable because everyone has different likes and dislikes. So
Mortal Kombat 11
this is still crazy.
proves the saga
Mortal
25
Kombat
years in the telling is far from over. With all new custom character variations,
On
plus
Switch.
new characters and returning veterans.
Blood. Put Shaggy in the game.
Taking up the
Ow.
fight. In a fresh new
Ow.
adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control
Unravel?
of 2 adorable Yarnies.
This is another thing about exclusives. Wasn't Unravel like a Microsoft exclusive? Like, I'm pretty sure it was on the computer. But then again, that's Microsoft. Windows, yeah. But now it's on Switch, so my point with exclusives, they don't always last.
Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
Again, graphics look
For
subpar.
the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed.
Oh! You're not helping yourself when you start off a freaking gameplay
When
footage of
Unravel
that.
2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the
That was choppy! When he was running to the freaking thing, it was so choppy. You're not helping your case when you show stuff like that.
first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras.
Pretty sure I have
history
this
as you
game.
Fight for freedom,
For Wii U.
independence, and usher in the rise of a nation.
Oh, you're not
Downloadable
helping your
content,
case.
Plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendar.
See, this is acceptable.
We're excited
because
to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 21st.
this is how the game looked.
We can also
Or
announce that
originally.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody
Chocobos!
will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a
Wow, it's already
classic.
out.
That's
It's
all
Monkey
for today's
Boy.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
I like Monkey Boy.
How's everything looking?
Oh, you said it's down
Well,
for
we have
Switch.
a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
3DS? I don't care about 3DS. Oh, it's not. It's not, is it? I don't care about 3DS. Police force! Oh, that wasn't them talking. I was like, what the frig? Which one of them is saying that? It's their robot thing. That would have been quite weird to have, like... New IP? Ah, it's like a weird, like, puppet that they have. That's cool. Oh my god! Robo Doggo! I want a Robo Doggo.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you two. All
Rocket
because of
beats.
how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots.
He's
who
riding
killed your
Doggo!
dad.
Or is that a she? I couldn't see which character was.
Powerless.
Didn't matter. They were riding Doggo.
Revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hope you
Whoa!
two don't get caught up in all this.
Wonderful 101 and Bayonetta?
Now don't go dying on me.
That's how you sell something. Do 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 do.
What you just
I'm
witnessed is
pumped.
Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games.
That's awesome.
It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game.
Well, you got like a
Please
puppet
stay
thing.
tuned.
You're technically both characters, right?
And speaking of
I already
Platinum
figured that
Games,
out.
I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work.
I haven't
hope
played the
you're
other
looking
one, so
forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
oh, I love when they do this. I thought that was the last thing, but then I was like, no, we got more. I'm already getting chills. Show me, 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 show me. Link? From Hyrule Town? Come to save? De Princess Zelda? Link's Awakening. Oh my god. This is adorable. There's Goombas! That was adorable.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Can I see that again, please? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just let me watch it again. So I think they're sold on this font here. Well, that's the same like font that they used for well, I guess it's the Zelda font because of the Z, but like it looks so much like the Breath of the Wild, right? Even like the 2019 looked Breath of the Wild like. It's like Breath of the Wild was such a good game that we're just gonna keep it. Chain Chomp. Oh my god. Oh, that's so neat! Oh, that was awesome.
So,
that was a good way to end it off. Ah, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's awesome. See, that was neat. They ended off with two big things there. Like, this was freaking cool. This game was pumping. The Tetris thing actually surprised me. I'm gonna have to do some videos with Dan on that. They spent way too much time on the Fire Emblem thing, though. I'm sorry. I know loads of people are super hyped for Final Fantasy. I know. I'm very sorry if I'm upsetting you because I'm not that excited for it. But, like, I've heard enough. I don't need to hear more. If I wanted to hear more, then I would just buy the game and play it. Like a normal person. Like, let's just say this. I love Smash, but I also hated how much they freaking kept telling us about that. Because I just want to play the game myself. Stop telling me stuff. Just give me it. It's not... The thing is, you telling me more is not going to sell me on it anymore. It's just going to make me want it more. Also get more pissed off because you keep telling me too much. But yeah, that's awesome. I gotta show this to Sid later.
Matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score.
I'm gonna have to show that to Sid later. Most of the stuff Sid won't really care about. Captain Toad, she will probably find interesting. Smash Bros. Tease was really annoying. Oh, Mario Maker, she might like that a lot, actually. That's awesome. That is awesome. For I wasn't let down from too many spoilers. Because there's only one big spoiler, which they got out of the way as soon as the video started. It wasn't like, imagine if they ended this video off with Mario Maker. Like, I'm sitting here watching this whole thing, and I'm like, okay, where's Mario Maker? Because I already had that spoiled. And then right at the end, it's like, we have one more announcement. Click, it's Mario Maker. I'm like, great, the biggest announcement they have, I had spoiled. That would have put me down in dumps for the rest of the day, but nope. Dragon Quest Builders, I still need to play the first one with that. Rune Factory 5, which I'm sure many people will love to hear. There were some really good things in here, but I still gotta say, some of them they shouldn't have shown. Like with some of the games that look better on other systems, but look way worse on the Switch. Like, I get it. The whole point, the selling point for the Switch is portability. That's the selling point. But it's kind of bad when you're showing a game that isn't really like a big deal if it's portable. Where the Hellblade, me personally, I'd rather just play it with better graphics than play it portably. Usually when I grab the system portably, I'm just looking for a quick experience. I don't want to turn on the whole TV and set the whole thing up. I just want to play a game quickly. So I'm not really looking for story and stuff when I'm doing so. So a game that's big on story, I'm not really going to be listening to that story, am I, if I'm playing it portably? So in the end, portability means nothing to this game for me. I'd rather just play better graphics. And again, Dead by Daylight, the only reason this game is like a big deal to me is because the only way I can play it with Dan is if we both get it for the Switch, because he doesn't have a PC. So that's the only reason that this is even close to being sold to me. But again, the game didn't look that amazing on the computer as is, but like now it just looks even worse somehow on the Switch. Tetris thing though, the Tetris thing. Oh my god, I gotta do 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 do. They said there was actually quite a few things on here that they were like, "Oh, we're releasing it now." So let's check this out. Why is there so much anime on front of my recent page? You just gotta guess the word. Oh my god, you gotta go through so much garbage just to find the good stuff. Okay, so we got the Captain Toad bundle already on here. $57 Canadian, because I'm Canadian. I thought that said shit, but it said shifty. So Captain Toad's thing for $57. This Iron game that was never on... Nope, that's just mixed in there. Oh, Final Fantasy 9 is already on here for $27 Canadian. Fun stuff. Oh, we got Daemon X Machina, free demo, prototype mission. So I will download that. Try that out. No, don't close the shop. I closed the shop. I accidentally closed the shop. Good job, Brandon. Good job. Good job. Do 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 do. Go back to Damon and Ox Machina, and then there's Tetris 99, free demo, or not demo, free download. Damn it! Frickin' battle royale with Tetris. It's amazing. You can pre-purchase Yoshi's Crafted World now for $80. Oh, and you can download the demo. Download the demo, please. Demo is now downloading. Thank you. Chocobo you can pre-order or pre-purchase. $53. You can pre-purchase Delta Ruin, which is a free download, so I don't know what it means by free purchase. I guess download it, and then when it's available, you'll be able to play it. What else? Nothing else. Coming soon. Let's go check out the coming soon. They would start showing stuff on here, right? Dragons. Dawn of New Riders. Trine 2, complete story. Space Lift Danger Panic. Space Lift Danger Panic. Been waiting for that game all year. Steins Gate Elite. I'm not seeing any of the games that they announced. So... well, any of the games that they announced that haven't been released yet. Oh, there's Deltarune, but I already went through that. Chocobos. Oh! Crash! Crash Racing. That's coming on the Switch? I didn't even know that. Why didn't they tell us about that? Well, I'm sure they showed a trailer at one point or another, but like they could have showed it here. That would have been interesting for people that did not hear about that. I thought that would totally just be on Sony, but it's also on Switch. The racing game that they're making. The remake. Remastered. Revamped. I always get the re's mixed up. And then Smite! Me and Dan are going to play that eventually, when it comes out for free. Okay, let's see. So my thing's downloading the Daemon X Machina prototype mission, and then I'll download the other two. So yeah, look forward to some stuff. Sorry. If you guys got any suggestions for games that you want to see us play, then just say so. And we'll look into doing it. The Bird Battles, Brandon play, or Gaming with Brandon. Maybe a Let's Play with Sid. You know, all that stuff. Bird Online. Go to our Discord and suggest all these things to us. Suggest what you would like to see us do. Because we're open to doing stuff that people suggest. If we don't have the game that you are suggesting, then we will look into getting that game. If you suggest me playing a certain game with Dan that is only local, then that will possibly be held for future. Because you can't really do that till Dan is around. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions. Again, I'm sorry for any complaining that you had to sit through, or any non-reaction that wasn't there that you wanted. I'm not the type of person to fake my emotions. I'm not going to jump and scream just because they announce something interesting that other people are interested in. Like most YouTubers. Oh my god! Oh my god! New character! Ah! Cool. Unless it's really interesting to me, personally, I can't fake my emotions. I hate that stuff. Like, I hate when people get worked up just because you're not as hyped as them for something. Or you're not as hyped as another YouTuber. It's like, am I supposed to be hyped for something that I don't care about? It's funny. I should have totally, like, when Tussimos came on. I call them Tussimos. They're called Zoom Zooms, but when I first read it, it's T-S-U-M. So I don't know where the O comes from. Tussimo. I add an O at the end, but in the end they should be Tussim, right? Tussim. I don't even know how they come Zoom Zoom. There's no Z. It's an S. Zoom. It shouldn't be like Zoom Zoom. Zoom Zoom. Because the T's silent, but like I call them Tussimos. So, leave me alone. But yeah, when this came on, I should have been like, oh my god, just for the hell of it. Ow, I'm hurting myself. Ow. My side's hurting. Yeah, I should have like freaked out just for the hell of it. That would have been funny. Or when they announced that I could play Slippy. Even though I haven't played that game yet. I can beat Slippy! My dream has come true! I voted for you in Smash! No, I didn't. I wanted Tails. I'm dizzy now. This is awesome, though. This. Look at this! It's so cute! Oh, it looks like a certain game that I've seen. What game? Oh, the clay kind of style to it. What game is it? There's a game that looks sort of like this, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't know. But yeah, this. Oh, is that Kirby? Is it the Kirby game? The one where you had to like draw. You had to roll Kirby and you had to draw, like on the Wii U, the game that I didn't like that, like I wasn't interested in because it isn't actually Kirby. It's like a puzzle Kirby game, and I just didn't care. I wanted like an actual Kirby game. That Kirby? Yeah, probably. It's probably that. But yeah, it looks, oh, it's so cute. Love it. Looks so good. This is a good announcement. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Brandon Reacts. If not, you're just going to tell me otherwise in the comments, so go ahead. But yep. See you next time. Brandon. And again, go to our Discord to suggest stuff to us. I should probably make a suggestion area, but we haven't had much suggestions, so just post it in the main chat. And then eventually when we start getting a lot of suggestions, I'll make a suggestion area within the Discord that you can suggest all the stuff to. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Bonus round! Brandon reacts to ... this thingy. Has a bonus round. Now it's Sydney reacts to ... this thingy. I already watched this Nintendo Direct, as you already saw from the first part of this video. But I saw a few things in there that Sid would most likely like to see. So we're going to see her reactions to these things. I won't show her the whole stuff because a lot of it she won't care for. But we'll skip ahead to the things that I know she's going to like. But we'll start it off with the very first thing because this one's actually pretty big. She can only hear it though. You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice music. Oh, I forget what this is called. I know it's Mario, I just forget what it's called. this Super Mario Maker? Yeah, it's Super Mario Maker. Cool. Cool, you can actually, like, this is Mario, but you can change what you want to do with it. That's cool. See, will you get that game? Wait, what? Super Mario Maker 2? Cool! Cool! Yoshi! Oh, so cool! Awesome! So it's like you can make it harder for yourself, or you can make it easier for yourself. Cool!
I think it has 2 players as well.
Awesome!
But they
So
didn't,
even if I play it, I would...
Hi, everyone.
but they didn't show 2
I'm
players, so I don't know.
Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for...
So that was the first thing.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
I would give it 12 stars, but I can't.
You're not supposed to give it stars. Just tell me what you thought about it.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I want that game so bad. I don't know why, but I have a feeling the next thing that you want to
Ultimate
show me.
Alliance series returns with a new 4-player
Oh,
action
that's
RPG and
Flash.
an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team.
I don't.
from a huge
You
cast
never
of
played the
Marvel
other
superheroes,
Ultimate
from the
Alliances,
Guardians
but
of the
it does
Galaxy
have
to the Avengers,
super
Defenders,
awesome
X-Men,
character
and
in
more
it.
to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems.
It's
or
got
online.
Spider-Man.
And get closer to the action with the dynamic
Yes.
zoomed-in heroic
Yeah, Deadpool.
And speaking
I
of
wonder.
heroic,
I haven't
it's
seen
time
them
to go
yet. They have
higher,
Captain Marvel
further,
now.
faster with Marvel.
But I do
Ultimate
wonder if they
Cosmic
have
Protector,
Deadpool.
Captain Marvel.
Hopefully
Wield
they
her
do.
power
Yeah, he'd be
against
cool.
those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly.
Deadpool is one of the
In
best
Carol Danvers'
heroes.
case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero
Mr.
has an
Four.
Alliance extreme attack.
We got
the
Iron
most
Fist.
powerful move.
Whoa.
Whether you join
Iron
forces
Fist is
with
like-
friends locally
I
or
wonder if
online,
they made like an
take
anime
teamwork
game
to
on the
unprecedented
Switch that
levels
had One
as you
Piece,
creatively
and
combine
I like
hero
that.
skills into
Yes, there is a
synergies.
few One Piece games on the
Your
Switch
most
then.
powerful
Really?
attacks can
Yes.
even be combined into
This is dumb though.
Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up
It's just them
possibilities will
smashing like constantly. But yeah, here's some of the characters. They got Wolverine, Gamora,
Why is there a
Spider-Man.
huge dog?
That's Lockjaw. He's part of the Inhumans.
Cool. Can
He
turn
can
into
teleport.
human?
No, he can teleport.
He's a teleporting dog?
Yeah, he's a giant teleporting dog.
That is amazing. He could eat Hulk.
And then that girl, the one with the orange hair next to Lockjaw, she's Lockjaw's owner.
Cool.
What are you
It's
looking
just-
at?
I don't know.
She has elemental powers, so she can control earth, fire, water, air.
So she could control the elements.
Yes.
Who's that right there with Spider-Man?
Who?
The one beside Spider-Man.
The chick with weird hair?
Yeah.
That's Captain Marvel.
Is Captain Marvel? Is Captain Marvel a boy or a girl? I never
It's a girl. She's got boobies. What do you mean, is it a boy?
I always thought Captain Marvel was a boy.
No. There's 2 Captain Marvels. There's one from DC, and then there's one from Marvel. Captain Marvel from Marvel is her, but from DC it's the guy that shouts Shazam.
Okay, who's that guy right there?
Which one?
The one by the girl that owns Lockjaw.
You mean Star-Lord?
Who's that with him?
Okay, here. I'm gonna stand up for this. That's Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's, I don't know her name, but she's the one that owns Lockjaw. That's Lockjaw. Hulk, that's Enchantress.
That's Falcon right there.
That's Falcon. Groot, Rocket, Nick Fury, Drax, Captain America, Thor, Captain Marvel,
Spider-Man,
Iron Man, Black Widow, Wolverine, and Gamora.
Ooh, Gamora has a new outfit.
Yeah, Gamora. They changed how Gamora looks. They usually change how they look because they can get in trouble from
taking
the looks. No,
So-
taking the looks from like the actors from the movies.
Oh, so
without
they
their
like
permission.
gave her a different outfit.
Yeah, they have to. They have to get the permission from the actors to make the character look like the actors.
It was like the
Off the
newest
charts,
hero out of all of
Marvel
those.
Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black
I don't know,
Order
maybe
launches
Captain Marvel?
exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
I don't know if Captain Marvel was in the other two games.
Or it could be Lockjaw.
Welcome back,
Welcome
Fox
back,
Boy.
Fox Boy.
Oh yeah, this is a puzzle game,
Get ready
but
to
it's
unload
now
some
got 2 players.
internet
Oh, that's cool.
To restore
Box
peace
Boy
on
and
the
Box
Box
Girl.
planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages.
That is so
The tall
cool.
one.
And there's Cutie. This is Cutie.
In all, there are 270
I love that
stages
name,
to beat.
Cutie.
That's the highest
where
in
you
the
come.
series to date.
Oh my god.
That's his name. His name is
Brain
Cutie.
Think outside the box and lead our hero.
It's just a
Switch,
puzzle
April
game,
26th.
but it looks fun.
Fox Boy plus Fox.
The ultimate
The
spring
ultimate
update.
spring update. Cool.
Yeah, there's nothing here though. They don't say anything.
They just show you stuff.
They don't say
With the
anything.
version
It's
3.0
coming out
update
later,
this spring.
so they keep it a secret.
What are we adding, you
See,
ask?
they don't show anything. Whoa, 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 wait, though.
Update
Wait,
this spring.
I never actually analyzed this.
What are
Well,
we-
let's see.
What is that?
Maybe stage builder?
That'd be awesome.
Maybe.
There's 2 yellow things in the 2 corners.
Well, they pixelated it, so it's hard to see, but it could possibly be stage builder. Why, like, the bar makes me think like maybe, but I'm probably putting too much thought into it. I really
we
want
adding
stage
you, ask?
builder to come back, so maybe it's just
You'll
me
just have-
being like.
Oh, what is that? It looks like
That looks like a
rainbow.
giant like calendar or a food chart.
To
No,
wait
it
to
kinda looks
find
like
out.
A character.
No, I don't think it's a character.
Remember,
they're
They
showing.
probably already have enough
Joker is a part of
characters.
Challenger
Well,
Pack 1.
this
Who
is.
is that?
He's secretly been
Joker.
preparing for
Challenger
battle,
Pack 1
and his
Joker.
moment will finally
he's a new
come
character.
before the end of April.
Cool.
In other words,
That's what
this
makes
year, springtime is the time to smash.
it.
And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series
Snake
amiibo
and
figures are on the
Sonic.
way too.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Squirtle from Trainer 90 song. Out of all those, Snake would be the best.
Yeah, I
There's
would
even
like
more
Snake.
to
Oh,
explore
here's
in
this.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Captain
It's never too
Toad.
late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the
This is
Captain Toad
two-player.
Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way.
Oh, that's cool.
This free update will be available later today.
That's
And some paid
Later
downloadable
today.
content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new
Wow, that's
courses,
Bowser's
from sunken
ship.
ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new
Awesome.
objectives in existing courses.
Shy Guys.
Look at it's a mummy toad.
Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the Shining Crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker
Are you gonna
special
do the
episode will be
Switch for all
available
these
for purchase
two-player
as soon
games?
as, well,
No, you
later
just need
today,
one Switch.
giving you early access to one of the courses.
It's local
The rest of
multiplayer.
the content will launch on March 14th.
Why does everything
If you
have to
don't
come
have
out
the
near my
game yet,
birthday?
look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today.
That special
It
episode thing
contains
is
the
already
full
on.
game and gives you access to Captain
Really?
Toad Treasure
shop,
Tracker's
yeah.
special
Yeah.
episode once it's available.
Next.
I don't care about this. This is just some
That's cool.
vampire game thing.
Cool.
The Will, the Lot, Treasure Trove, Bloodstone, Children of Hargon,
There's new Dragon
an
Quest
empty island.
builders.
You'll select enlist the other builders to
Sort of like Minecraft.
craft objects and
Cool.
tools.
That's
And
like
reach
anime
new heights
people.
by building any structure you can imagine.
I still need to get the
Now
first
you can
one though.
dash,
For that, but this one's
Fly.
Is it
multiplayer.
Pumpkinhead?
play in first person, explore underwater,
Oh, he has a mustache.
and warp all over the new retro-inspired map.
That's cool.
If you own the previous game on the
They say
Nintendo
this one's
Switch system,
multiplayer, but I don't know what that
craft
means.
the legendary builder's outfit.
It could mean that you need 2 switches, or it could mean that you only need 1. But they didn't say.
Dragon Quest
Dragon Quest
Builders
Builders
2.
2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th. Word from Mr.
The next thing
The
is
genre.
Dragon
The
Quest,
secret store for no
animal game.
The day we make kingdom for
They look like they're from Dragon Ball.
brawling detailed owners. We when to attack,
Oh,
when to
what the
heal,
frick was
when
that?
to
That's a
use
king
magic,
slime.
and when to switch your party members'
Look at his
lines.
mighty
As
smile.
you do, you'll earn skill points which can be
You gotta
used
look
to
like
teach party members
SpongeBob,
attacks,
like
spells, and
SpongeBob. That's
improve their
blue.
abilities. You can also collect
Where's the
looking,
thingy?
or horse racing.
Gambling, horse racing.
Ugh.
Erdrea is full of surprises.
I think
like
here's
these,
it.
And this time,
Yeah,
the
here's where it
player
is.
has the power
Look at
to
this.
choose on the fly between the line's gorgeous HD
This, look.
vistas and the 2D 16-bit
You can get all
glory
retro.
of old. This is also the first version.
Like, why did they have to make the boss so fat?
I don't think he was a boss. I think he was just an enemy you came up
Castro's
to.
adventure has
But
truly
is there a
leveled
boss in
definitive.
this?
Well, yeah, there's always bosses, but I don't think that slime was a boss.
Wow.
Maybe,
Sharon?
because it's round crown.
A Disney
Oh, here it
Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival.
Why did they make
Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players.
Cool!
You can play online as well with players from around the world.
That's Pluto!
And you
look.
can't mention Disney Tsum Tsums without talking puzzles.
Putting the game on there.
Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and
Game
set a
we played
high
on
score.
phone.
The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches.
That's cool!
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
Yay!
We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas
Starlink's getting a new update.
and hunt them down.
We haven't played Starlink yet.
In all,
It has
But don't
Velcro
ex-
box in it.
such as starship races
From
and
Smash.
faction
And
missions.
Flippy.
A heart is
Oh, this game.
of Nintendo Switch
Rune Factory
version of the game.
4. They're making a new Rune Factory.
To more info, a time will come to slay monsters
This anime-looking game.
to can make sink stronger. In summer, and Yoshi's in a world of crafts.
Yoshi!
You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafted courses on display.
That's so cool! Oh my god, this is Monty
As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a
Awesome!
plane. Nice shot, Yoshi.
Looks super
Hey, that
adorable,
robot's
of
pretty
course.
huge for
Oh,
a miniature.
super big,
Oh,
Yoshi.
Even
yeah.
at this scale, you'll have some challenging
First
bosses
of all-
to wrangle.
Oh,
Using in-game
cute
coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection
like
from enemies.
Box
There are more than
thingies.
180 of these costumes, and some
Aw.
of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
It's the Nintendo Labo.
Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
That's
It's a demo.
The
I got it-
Yoshi's Crafted
I got it
World game
downloading
will finally
already.
hatch on March 29th.
really awesome.
We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Cody.
What else
Follow
do we
up.
got? Oh, I think the next thing is, yeah, let's just skip all this. It's just Fire Emblem. They talk for ever.
Like how long?
Probably about 5 minutes.
What the frick?
It's like, cool, yeah, but can you make it quicker?
Like why can't you just make it 2 or 3 minutes?
3
What the
territories
heck is this already at 23 minutes?
on July 20.
Looks like it's skipping all the stuff that you wouldn't care that much about.
Fire Emblem. Switch headlines.
Iconic series. The last player standing wins.
Oh, this is Tetris.
99 players. But only one reigns supreme. This is Tetris 99. The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for
It's a free
dominance
Tetris
in this
game.
free-to-download game. If you're attacked with
I don't
garbage,
think that person
attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to
It's a free game where you get to play against
Tetris
99
99 will
people.
be available for download later today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Not even that good at Tetris.
Prepare to kill.
Dead by Daylight, which
Now
is
run.
very bad.
Survive.
Do they have a Walking Dead game
While
on
your
here?
Dead by Daylight creeps up,
I
this
don't know.
dog will ruin your day.
Undertale kind of game.
Hey, I want to see that.
Okay, chill.
This dog will ruin your day.
You're even watch. Yeah, this trailer is actually pretty funny.
The players that completed Undertale. I don't even know what that is. I know X, but it's all the fun.
Experience.
It's where the dog. It's where the doggy goes. Deltrude?
Deltarune.
Now.
A censored, spoiler-free trailer.
Oh yeah!
Look at all the doggos.
There aren't actually that many dogs in the game. Aww.
Yeah, I know, right? They made you think, oh, there's all these dogs, and then there's no dogs.
Just one.
Yeah. I wanted all the dogs.
So
Now
actually,
for
the
a
dog
message
can-
from the
yeah,
producer.
The dog can make babies.
The game
Not by itself. It needs help.
online survey.
Why would you
If you weren't selected for this
35,000
feedback,
dogs?
you know, so
I
please
don't
follow
get it
the
though. Why
official
would they put a
Nintendo
lot
of
of
America
doggies
Twitter
in
account,
that
so you can
trailer?
stay up to
You
date
know
with
what
the
does
latest
have a lot of
information.
doggos?
What?
Oh, well, they put all those dogs in the game so they could censor all the spoilers, but you wanna know what does have a lot of doggos? Puzzle puppers.
Demon X
Yeah,
Machina
puzzle
should be
puppers.
launching this summer. With that,
That was like the best dog game.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, racing game.
Exhilarating
Yay.
Street
That kind of
Circuits.
reminds me
Players
of GTA 5.
from Street 2019.
Because you're like, there's a racing game in
Experience Senua.
GTA 5.
Hellblade.
Embark on a
Whoa.
Hellblade achievement.
It doesn't look as good as it does on the
Releases
computer,
Nintendo
though.
Switch this spring.
Nintendo eShop.
What else do we got?
Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps
Oh,
getting
here's a
stronger.
giant, strong lineup.
Mortal Kombat 11
Mortal
proves the
Kombat.
saga 25 years in the
Mortal
telling is
Kombat
far
then.
from over. With all new custom character variations,
I watched
plus
the
new
video,
characters
it said
and
Mortal
returning veterans
Kombat.
taking up the fight.
That's what it said.
In a fresh new adventure,
Unravel.
2 sees players take control of 2 adorable
Cool.
Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op. For some puzzling
Oh,
platforming
and they're
fun,
attached?
when Unravel 2
Yep.
comes to Nintendo
They work
Switch March
together.
22nd.
It's like brother and
For the
sister.
first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as
Did
you
that
fight for
Minecraft
freedom
on the
and
Switch?
independence and usher in the rise of a nation.
Yeah.
All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together
Whoa,
on
he
May
just turned into a
21st.
bird!
Final Fantasy fans, better open your
Final
calendars.
Fantasy.
We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy
Oh, it
VII
says Cloud.
will find its new home on Nintendo Switch
Game
March
Cloud is
26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery
Ah!
Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're
Chocobos.
pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a
Why
classic.
does everything come out later today,
That's all for
man?
today's Nintendo
Well, this
Switch
was
Headline.
yesterday, so these games are already out.
Oh,
How's everything looking?
so this was released yesterday.
We have
Yeah.
a bit more to share in this
I
Nintendo
just watched it today.
Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
What language do you speak in Japanese?
Yeah.
So he's from Japan.
That's where Nintendo was born and raised.
Japan? Oh, cool. Why does this remind me of Samus?
Yeah, I know, right? I thought it was like Metroid at one point. But then it's a police game where you play as a
Is
police
this like
officer.
related to Samus?
No, it's like it's by the people who made Bayonetta. You know that hot chick in Smash Bros?
Yeah.
It's the people that made her.
Cool!
You wanna know what's even more cooler in this?
What?
Just keep watching, you'll see. You'll see him. He'll pop up soon enough. There he is! It's a Poppers!
Papa!
It's a doggo!
Doggy, doggy, doggo, doggy, doggy, doggo.
All of humanity
You
straight
wanna know
to
what's even more
damnation.
cool about that doggo?
What?
Keep watching, you'll see.
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used.
You can ride the
by
doggo!
those idiots until you die.
Doggo!
Chained to your fate. Powerless.
I'm riding a
Has
doggo.
been most
A doggo.
revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the
That's
hell?
Kazu.
Why did you make them?
Arikumaka.
Wouldn't get caught up in all this.
Tasuka Taruda.
Now don't go dying on me.
Astro Chain. Right.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat... And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the
Bayonetta.
developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more.
Yeah.
Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
One last thing.
Just waves. Wait, I just saw something. It's Link! It's Link! This is The Legend of Zelda. What the? Why is there a giant egg on top of that volcano? Why is the chain chomp Mario?
Look how cute it looks.
Aww. He's so small. That reminds me of a Pokemon. The owl.
Look,
Goombas!
there's Goombas in it. It's got Blobby.
It has everything.
It's probably Kirby's mother.
Kirby's mother. Why is Kirby's mom
So,
fat?
what did you think?
Because she
At
ate
long
all the
last,
stuff, just like
1993's
Kirby.
Game Boy
Did she
Classic,
eat
The
Kirby?
Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, will find new
Hopefully
life
not.
on Nintendo Switch.
I hope she never ate
After
Kirby.
26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and will have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Why can they make this an hour?
Because they didn't have enough stuff to talk about.
Why couldn't they just make a new game? They
A
shouldn't
new
make
game
a-
for every 10 minutes.
Maybe
Um,
maybe they should make a game about this little puppy, and he finds a whole bunch of other puppies, and they have a puppy party. And you get to create your own party. There's a whole bunch of pups, Robo pups. They should make a game like that.
what did you like the most? The Zoom Zooms, I thought so. I thought you'd like that.
Tsum Tsums and the Mario game. And the Toad thing.
It's neat how they're giving you the tablet game with the Zoom Zooms. So you're not just getting the party game, but you're getting the tablet game inside of it.
I wish they made a game full of a whole bunch of pups.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Sid's reactions. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.